Welcome back, fellow animators. In this lesson, we'll finally try our hands at some pose-to-pose animation in After Effects. Breaking news. You already know everything there is to know to complete this lesson.
So why are we doing this lesson?
Well, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I would like to order a taxi to the airport. 5 minutes? Okay, perfect. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks, but overall, this lesson will be shaped as one big trailer for your homework. So, let's switch up the tempo a bit and dig into the task at hand. Go back and pick your favorite pose from lesson 3 or create a totally new one like I've done here. Basically, create something you'll have fun animating. Anyway, this pose will be your key pose, aka the money shot, that will dictate the context for the rest of your animation. Finish it off with details, then design 2 more poses. One that leads up to the key pose and one that follows the key pose. Make sure the third pose can loop back to the first one. Challenge yourself with complicated perspectives and tone down the details if you're short on time. Hit the internet and search as much material as possible pertaining to your poses. Study the movement, the timing, the behavior. If the poses is something you can do yourself, then film yourself doing it or act in front of a mirror. However, filming is always preferable as you can dissect the timing in an editing software. Import your poses to After Effects, place them on top of your main rig, set their opacity to around 40 to 50%, lock the layers, then you just have to turn the layers on and off when you want to match the rig to your pose. When animating, I want you to utilize 3 or more of the following techniques: anticipation, follow through and overlapping action, squash and stretch, exaggerations, and secondary motion. By the way, if you are a bit unsure on any of these techniques, then go back to lesson 7 and 8 and brush up on your knowledge. Some poses won't work well with Character Tool, so be ready to replace some of the limbs with regular shape layer strokes. The upside is that you can recreate any type of bend, whilst the obvious downside is that you will need to animate the limbs manually. That means they won't connect to the hands and feet. By the way, the animation I did for this lesson is all based on regular shape layer strokes. Shape layer strokes aren't only good for arms and legs, they can also do wonders when adding smears. First, I'll animate a stroke for the head, then for the eyes, and the pupils, and also the hair. Last but not least, I'll cover those unwanted outlines with a masked fill like so. Done. Horizontal guides are your best friend when adding perspectives to rotating objects. Yep, just drag down some guides to your canvas and start matching your artwork like so. Try to always have something moving in your animation. Yes, just a little bit of wind in the hair or clothes can make a huge difference. Here's a quick and easy way to animate dirt. First, animate a shape layer from here to here and to here. Trim it, duplicate it, and offset the layer with 3 frames. Duplicate the layers a bunch more times and voila! Now we just need to cover up some of those bottom outlines with a masked fill like this. Alright, I need to go, but before I do that, I'll leave you with some final technical details. Hello.
Yes, yeah. How how did you animate that left hand?
I just cut from the fist to the hand rig, then I added some slight movement to the path of each finger, and lastly I cut back to the fist again. Here, yep, the same logic applies to the right hand, and yes, it's that easy.